Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Whip It Like Butter. Okay, so today we're going to whip up some Sopapilla Cheesecake, y'all. All we need is some crescent rolls, cream cheese, cinnamon sugar, a little vanilla, and we have some Sopapilla Cheesecake. We're going to layer this thing real nice, and it's definitely delicious. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. So I'm going to show y'all how it's done. Let's go. All right, y'all. So we got 2 cans of crescent rolls, granulated sugar, some cinnamon, vanilla extract, unsalted butter, and 2 blocks of cream cheese. Okay, so we're going to start by going ahead and starting right here and opening up 1 can of the crescent rolls. Yeah, we're going to get real country and go ahead and beat it on the counter. You know what I'm saying? Just like we do, like if we were going to open up some biscuits. Yeah, because that's like my favorite way to open them, and it's like super easy. Alright, so you want to find like the little line where you start peeling your crescent rolls, and like, it was kind of all looking the same, but I found it, y'all. I found it. Okay, and so you want your casserole dish. You want to go ahead and roll your crescent roll crust out into your in your dish. Now, what you can also do is go ahead and like spread out some parchment paper and roll it out and complete this process, because as you can see here, it kind of curled on the right side, but that's okay. We made it work. So once you get it in here, you know how you need it, then you want to start pinching the perforation so you can bring all that together. You probably want to do the middle first and then branch out to the other areas of where it's perforated until you have everything sealed together like so. Alright, so once we have all that together, we're going to go ahead and we're going to place our cream cheese into our mixer, and we're also going to add our vanilla and mix together. Now, what you could do is add a cup or half a cup of sugar at this process, but what we did is we added all the sugar in the end on the top layer. But just to give you an option of how you can switch up how you can do this recipe. So you just want to beat the cream cheese until it's nice and whipped up together. I just beat it a little bit before adding the vanilla, but I mean, I guess you could add in the beginning. Either way. Alright, and then you just want to keep with the paddle mixer. I think that's the easiest attachment to use when you're working with cream cheese until it's nice and smooth. Alright, and then you want to grab like a rubber spatula or something similar so you can go ahead and scoop your cream cheese mixture out into your dough. Okay, so once you have it all nice and placed on top of your dough, then you want to spread it. So I always like to put all my, like, whatever I'm using that I have to spread, I like to start from the middle and spread out. So you can do that. You can use your spatula and just like keep spreading it around. You can use a spoon. A spoon might be helpful because it's a little smaller, like a tablespoon. And just keep working it until it's spread, covering your layer of dough. Alright, so we're going to get it popping with the top layer of the crescent roll dough. Now, once again, you can also place this on parchment paper, or you can be like me, and just go ahead and sit it on there and work with it. It ended up working out. So once you get it on there, like the same process, but as you can see here, like I'm spreading it so it can be as even across the bottom layer as possible. So just take your time with it. Take your time with the dough. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? Until you get everything how you like it. You do the preparations, and then you see I'm tucking and pulling and all that type of stuff until I get the dough the way I want it. Real simple. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to get our butter, and we're going to get that all nice and melted because we're going to pour that on top of our dough. So you want to melt your butter in the microwave like on 30-second intervals. I would do like 30 seconds and do like another 15 seconds. That's about all it needs. If there's like some small clumps, you can probably stir them and they will come out, as long as they're small clumps. If they're bigger, of course you want to microwave it a little longer. Okay, so we poured our butter right over our dough, and don't worry, it's not going to hurt the dough or anything. It's not going to start cooking it, if you will. So just pour it right over your dough, and then so the butter was spread evenly. I just grabbed my pastry brush and went ahead and brushed over the dough. Spread the butter across the dough. So now you want to mix your cinnamon and sugar together. If you added some sugar into your cream cheese, then you just want to use the remaining for the top of the dough. Okay, so you're going to spread it across like so, and then you want to keep spreading it until it's covering. Now, if you add a little sugar in the cream cheese, your top layer would not be as thick as mine. It was just as delicious how it is. Just want to give y'all some options because there's more than one way of doing things, right? So after you have your cinnamon sugar mix on top, then I just spread it around on top a little bit with my spoon. Okay, so we baked the Sopapilla cheesecake in the oven uncovered for about 25 minutes on 350 degrees. As you can see, it's browned around the edges. At that point, you want to go ahead and remove it from the oven because it's done. All right, so at least 20 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes, no more than 30. All right, y'all see this beautiful cheesecake bar. Let's go ahead and get into the taste test. All right, y'all, so we have our cheesecake right here. Let's see if I can get y'all in good. That might be the best I can get y'all. Yeah, but you saw it. You saw it. All right, let's go ahead and take this test. Yeah, nice and soft. Look at that nice little soft, kind of soft, crunchy layer on top. Yeah. Now right there, it's something about the nice pillowiness of the crescent roll with the cream cheese and the cinnamon on top. Almost like a cinnamon roll in cheesecake form, but better. I would tell y'all put a little honey on this, but it don't need it. It don't need nothing extra with that cinnamon and sugar. It's just the right balance. Even though we didn't add any, like, in the cheesecake mix, you don't need it. Perfect balance of sweetness, y'all. Definitely gonna love this. Go ahead and grab the recipe in the description box below so you can enjoy it with me. Share. Don't be stingy. Make sure you share. Like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll catch y'all next time. Bye.